This meditative visualization is intended to help mentally prepare yourself for the New York City Marathon. When you show up on race day, you will have already ran the race in your mind, so all you have to do is to execute your plan and take in the day and this incredible race. Let's start by closing your eyes and taking a deep breath in through your nose. Release through your mouth. Breathe in deeply again, and as you do, imagine the energy filling your lungs and your body. Let's repeat. One more deep breath. As you do so, I want you to give love and gratitude to your heart, your lungs, your entire body that helped get you to where you are today. Your body, your temple, your engine that has propelled you to the starting line and will ultimately propel you to the finish line. Feel the gratitude with every breath, knowing that each breath strengthens you. Perhaps you've overcome a physical challenge, as many of us have. Whatever challenges you faced, know that they have made you stronger. You overcame. You made it. You are a runner. Honor your resilience. As you trained, there were days you didn't feel like running, but you did it anyway. You showed up for you. You showed up knowing that's what's required to run a marathon. You can't fake a marathon, so you showed up, whatever that looked like for you. So be grateful for showing up. Be grateful for all who have supported you along the way. Marathon training takes time. Maybe you had a boss who allowed you to come in late because he had to finish a training run before work. Maybe you had a friend or loved one who watched your kids while training. You may have had to miss that party because you needed to prioritize an early morning run. You showed up, and that is something to celebrate. Now, let's think about motivation. What is your motivation for running the race? It may be purely for the race experience, to challenge your body and mind to accomplish something you never thought possible. You may be an experienced runner who wants to set a personal record. This could be a bucket list item for some. Perhaps you're racing in support of a charity that is meaningful to you. You may be motivated by wanting to set an example for your kids. This is personal, but take a moment to contemplate your motivation. Whatever it may be, it's all good. Allow yourself to feel the depth of your motivation as it will carry you through each mile. Let's now think about your goal. Your goal may simply be to finish the race. Marathons are hard, and they are no small feat, and simply crossing the finish line is a goal for many. You may be aiming to achieve a specific time goal that feels right and reasonable as a challenge for you. Your goal may simply be to have fun and take in the electric energy of the race in a city that never sleeps. Your goal will help propel you to the finish line. Picture your goal clearly in your mind. Feel how it motivates and inspires you. Finally, let's think of a mantra. A mantra, like an intention, is a word or phrase that helps to focus your energy, which you can draw from as needed during the race. Your mantra can be something like, I am strong, or I can do this. Feel free to use whatever mantra feels supportive and right for you. As you repeat it in your mind, feel the energy of those words fill your body, giving you strength and confidence. Let it become your anchor, something to come back to when the miles seem long or the challenge feels tough. Now, let's think about race week. By now, you've run many miles that got you to this point. You've completed long runs of 16, 18, 20, or more miles. You've done what was required. You've done what you could do. You did your best. Race week is a time to focus on rest and nutrition, preparing your body for what you're about to encounter. You may be traveling to the race, so you will need to prepare your gear and everything you are taking with you. Think about your race outfit, your shorts, your shirt, your shoes, your socks, your hat. Nutrition is important. How will you fuel your body before and during the race? What worked during your training? That should inform your race day nutrition. How will you carry that nutrition? Do you wear a watch? Don't forget to pack that, and don't forget the charger. Visualize yourself preparing your gear with care and intention. You are setting yourself up for success. The New York City Marathon involves a lot of sitting in the cold before the start of the race. What clothes will you take to keep yourself warm? Donation bins will be available to collect your warm clothes before the race start. Warm clothes will save your body's precious energy race morning, so make sure you think through what you're going to wear. A day or two before the race, you will pick up your packet. This will likely be your first encounter with the energy of the race. You'll see your fellow runners. Resist the urge to compare yourself to your peers. You are all the same. You are a runner. You have your own motivation and goals. Give love to your fellow runners. There is a Buddhist concept called metta, which means loving kindness. This practice cultivates goodwill and kindness towards yourself and others. Visualize your fellow runners at the expo. Now visualize you sending them loving kindness. That may sound like, may you have a good race, or may you achieve your goal. There's no right or wrong approach, but this practice will promote inner peace and connection with your fellow runners. As you send loving kindness to others, feel it being reflected back to you. Let's think about the day before the race. You may have plans to go sightseeing. If your goal is to finish in a certain time, you may want to minimize walking the day before the race, allowing your legs an opportunity to rest. You may be taking a more relaxed approach to the race, in which case you're okay with walking and the repercussions that may come with that. Do what's right for you and aligns with your goals for the race. The day before the race, you'll want to stay well hydrated. Feed your body with water and electrolytes that will help prevent cramping during the race. Where will you eat your pre-race meal, and what will you eat? Did you make a reservation in advance so you are not scrambling to find a table the night before your big race? The evening before your race, you will lay out your race day gear. This will help you quickly get ready the following morning. What will you eat in the morning? If you're staying in a hotel, do you have utensils? Do you require hot water or a bowl? Make sure you have everything you need to nourish your body pre-race. Feel the excitement and sense of calm as you prepare everything with intention. Plan to go to bed as early as possible to maximize rest before your race. Set multiple alarms and ask for a wake-up call if you're in a hotel. As you lay in bed, consider taking some deep inhales and exhales to calm your body for rest. May you sleep well. Your alarm sounds on race morning. This is the big day and the culmination of many hours of training, travel, expense, and juggling schedules. So much has gotten you to this point. You did that, and you should feel proud. Picture yourself putting on your race outfit and the outfit you chose to keep you warm before the race. See your breakfast and think about how it will fuel you along the course. As you move through the morning preparations, remember, you've already succeeded in so many ways. You'll make your way to your chosen transportation to the start. In the case of the New York Marathon, that could be a bus or the Staten Island ferry. Whichever you choose, leave early enough to arrive on time for the ride to the start village. As you arrive at the start village, you'll want to locate your corral and find a comfortable place to sit. You may choose to bring a plastic bag or cardboard to sit on to keep yourself dry from any moisture that may be on the ground. You may choose to sit in the sun to help keep you warm. You'll see thousands of your fellow runners. Picture yourself, eyes closed, sending loving kindness to all who are about to share this journey with you. As you wait for your start, be sure to eat, hydrate, and eliminate as needed. This will be important to ensure a comfortable and enjoyable race experience. Prepare to enter your starting corral at your appointed time. Feel the energy and excitement as you walk towards the start line. Notice the sounds. Feel the crisp air touch your skin. What do you smell? Take it all in and feel the moment. The Star-Spangled Banner will signal the race is about to start. Soon after, you will hear the gun go off as you and your fellow runners start to make your way over the Verrazano Narrows Bridge connecting Staten Island to Brooklyn. You focus on maintaining your pace, not getting too caught up in the excitement of the race. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Repeat with another deep breath. Now exhale. Continuing on, you hear footsteps as you run up a slight grade toward the apex of the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, the highest point of the race. Photographers will be capturing the moment, so be sure to smile. You won't regret it. As you cross the bridge, feel the power of your body moving forward. After your first mile, you head down the bridge towards Brooklyn. You feed off the roaring crowd, being mindful to maintain your goal pace. You take in the clever signs created by the spectators while staying mindful of your nutrition plan, while hydrating and taking in calories and carbohydrates as needed. The course is relatively flat as you run through Brooklyn. Focus on your race plan. Take in the excitement of the race. Hydrate. Eat. Breathe. Smile. Enjoy. Mile 9 on Lafayette Avenue in Brooklyn will give you a slight uphill. Adjust your pace as needed to maintain your effort. You respect hills, but you don't fear them. As you reach the midpoint at mile 13.1, you'll be heading toward the Pulaski Bridge and a slight incline that will take you into Queens. Passing the half marathon point is a good time to check in. How are you feeling? How are your legs? How is your breathing? How are you doing relative to your race plan? If you were focused on a time goal, how are you doing? And what, if anything, do you need to adjust? Do you need to adjust your expectations? Or are you feeling strong? Just check in. Your visit to Queens will be short, just 2 miles, but will be full of energy. You will need it as you leave Queens on mile 16 as you cross the Queensboro Bridge. This is considered one of the most difficult points of the course. There is a slight incline as you run towards the midpoint of the bridge. There are no crowds in the bridge, so you will draw from your mental strength to get past any fatigue you may feel as you head toward Manhattan. As you descend from the Queensboro Bridge, you will hear roaring crowds ahead. Keep your pace in check as you go downhill. Breathe deep and breathe into any pain you might be experiencing. Quietly repeat your mantra. You can do this. Manhattan greets you with a rush of energy as you run down the famed First Avenue. The road is relatively flat and the energy of the crowds is high. Thank the crowds for coming out to support you and your fellow racers. Take in their energy. You need it. First Avenue takes you from mile 17 to mile 20. This is often where runners encounter the wall, the point where the marathon becomes not just a physical, but a mental race. You resisted the temptation to run above your target pace early in the race, knowing that you would need it at this stage in the race. You scan your body as you run. You try to loosen your body, lower your shoulders, and breathe into your tired muscles. You remain mindful of your hydration and nutrition at this key point in the race. Mile 20 takes you over into the fifth of the 5 boroughs, the Bronx. You will encounter a slight incline as you cross the Willis Avenue Bridge that takes you from First Avenue to Willis Avenue in the Bronx. Your visit to the Bronx will be short as you will reach your final bridge at mile 21, the Madison Avenue Bridge that takes you from the Bronx back into Manhattan. You can taste the finish line and you feel it drawing you forward. You are now on Manhattan's Fifth Avenue. This is flat until you reach mile 23, at which point you will notice an incline, your final significant hill of the race. You're tired, but you know that you're close to the finish. The crowds roar. You may feed off their energy, or you may tune it out, going inward, recounting everything you did to get to this point. the many miles and hours of training, the sacrifice, the expense, everything. You are so close. There is no giving up at this point. You are strong. You're resilient. You repeat your mantra, you can do it. Mile 24 takes you into Central Park. It's rolling hills and exuberant crowds. At this point, your race is all but over. There is no doubt you will finish. If you have any gas left in your tank, you may increase your pace slightly. More likely, you're feeling gassed, in which case you will grind your way to the finish, feeling every footstep. But you remain strong. You fight with everything you have to make it to that finish line that you've worked so hard to achieve. As you cross the finish line in Central Park, you might feel a wave of emotion. You might feel pride, exhaustion, pain, happiness, defeat. Whatever you feel, take it all in. You observe your emotions and embrace the ones that serve you, for you have completed something relatively few others have. You completed the New York City Marathon. Now take a moment to catch your breath and show gratitude for your body, for your good health that allowed you to complete the marathon, to your friends and family who supported you, for the millions of strangers who spent their day on the streets of New York City cheering you and your competitors on. You thank your competitors and congratulate them on completing their race. That's it. Take a final deep breath. Hold for a few seconds. Now exhale. Feel the pride and peace that comes with completing the monumental challenge. You did it. You are strong. You are a marathoner. Congratulations on your achievement. I see and honor your commitment to your health and well-being. Namaste.